Good afternoon. Crowds gathered at the Moses Mabhida Stadium in Durban, where Zulu King Goodwill Zwelithini is currently addressing thousands of people at an Imbizo. The Imbizo comes amid mounting pressure on the king following statements he's alleged to have made. The king has denied that he made anti-foreign national statements. He says South Africans have not learned from their past mistakes regarding attacks on foreigners. For more, we cross to our reporter Ayanda Mhlongo, who is at the Imbizo. Good afternoon, Ayanda. What's the latest coming out of the Imbizo?
Very good afternoon to you. King Goodwill Zwelithini just wrapped up his long-awaited speech and touching on a lot of points that the king spoke about when he addressed his people. Firstly, one of the important thing the king spoke about was to once again speaking about being misquoted, and he did say that that concerned him, that he had been misquoted. He also then went on to say that he understands the Human Rights Commission is investigating. He welcomes that investigation, and he would also like it to extend to the media who he feels have also played a role in this in perpetuating rather this violence. So calling on the Human Rights Commission there as well to investigate the media. The king also saying that he's very pained by the circumstances of what has happened and how this has tainted the relationship between AmaZulu and foreign nationals, of course, because many have talked about AmaZulu, the ones that are leading these attacks, leading this violence against foreign nationals, particularly, of course, of it happening here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. But I think moving forward, what is very important, the king now wants to see measures in place to ensure that foreign nationals are reintegrated into communities. He's urged government to meet with different stakeholders to come to the bottom and find who exactly are responsible for these attacks. He's also calling for meetings with the royal household and the ambassadors of the countries that have been affected by this violence. He says that it's very important to protect the foreign nationals and to ensure that they are reintegrated. And also probably another very important fact is that in 3 months the king wants to see a peace pact signed between the province of KwaZulu-Natal and the countries that have been affected by this violence. But talking about the countries and the people that have been affected by this violence, I now have with me Ephraim Tesfaye, who is a representative of the Ethiopian community. Ephraim, thank you very much for joining us. Just very quickly, I just wanted to get from you, you've heard the king's speech, and I know that he did address in Zulu, but parts of it. But Ephraim, this is what you were waiting for. Earlier on you said that this was key to possibly ending this violence.
Thank you very much. Really, I'm very emotional. I'm very touched. Even though I don't understand what he's saying in Zulu, but the way the people applaud and the way people are shaking hands, standing, I feel that there is something good he's saying about us. And then I heard that Buthelezi, his Honor Buthelezi, and even other man now even speaking about Ethiopia. It's about talking about King Selassie of mine, Majesty of King Selassie of mine. And then I was thinking that they are here, they are all saying something wonderful, something uniting our people. So I'm very happy. In the meantime, I'm one of the most affected nation in this erupt of xenophobia these days. So I'm very happy to see this. I believe this thing can bring calming down of the situation and then this fight against foreigners and all Africans and the xenophobia. That's what I believe.
Ephraim, thank you very much for your time. Ephraim Tesfaye, representing the Ethiopian community here in Durban. I think that is where we're going to leave things from now. As I said, the king has wrapped up his speech, and a lot of the Amabuto, the Amakosi and invited guests are now slowly making their way out of the Moses Mabhida Stadium.
Thanks for the updates, Ayanda. That was our reporter Ayanda Mhlongo reporting live from the Imbizo in Durban.